Hello and welcome to Candy's Crafty Closet. Today I wanted to literally show you my closet. So I do not have an actual room in my house to craft in, so I craft in my closet. And so I'm going to back up really fast and show you all the space. So as you can see, this is leading into my closet. And immediately I have my desk here and a chair. That's my main working chair. I mainly use this chair for like an extra project space because I don't have much room in here. And we don't have anywhere to put this chair, and I think she's lovely and no one else likes her. So I keep her in here. And I've literally had that chair since I was 16, so I'm not getting rid of it. And then I have a little space over here, and when I do my die cutting and stuff, I can just turn around and use that chair for that space. I wanted to show y'all the flow of it first before we get in here because it is such a small space. I want to show y'all how I make it work. So I have all of my paper really quick to grab right there. Yes, I do not have near as much as some people, but I am new to this. I used to scrapbook when I was a teenager, and it was very lackluster. Like, I did not do much at all with it, and my aunt very badly wanted me to get into it, and I just didn't have the passion for it back then. But I kept all my stuff because I'm a pack rat. And then when we moved to this house, I really wanted to get back into creating. And then I discovered junk journaling and decided that might be something I could actually use my scrapbooking stuff for. I created this little piece of heaven for me to have somewhere to come to away from my children. I have 4 kids and a very supportive husband, and he is fantastic, and he has given up a lot of this closet space just for me. So let's get into the little areas, and I will show you what's in each of my drawers. This might be a little bit of a long-winded video, but I love when people actually go into the drawers and so what they have. So if you enjoy those type of tours, let's get into it. First off, let's start off with my actual work area. This is an antique desk that I have had since I was a teenager in my bedroom then, and I wish it wasn't used for this, but it's another thing I won't let go of, so I am repurposing it here until my daughter can take it over. But it's a vanity. I have nothing in the center part because it was really impractical to put anything in there and actually get to it because I would have to move off like everything on this section, so we just keep that there. This is a project I'm working on for a friend's baby. I have all of my tools and stuff here. I have rulers, several different kinds of scissors, a pen, pencil. I haven't used this yet, but like, you know, distressor, hole punch, weeder. Oh, what is some other things that I use a lot in here? I think that's, this thing is for, what's that board called that you can like make your cards with? This board right here. That's like the lines, and you know, I can't think of the word. You know, you make the lines and then you can fold it on your line. Yeah, I use that a lot. Yeah, I'm so poetic with my words. And if y'all hear lots of squeaking, I'm in my chair and it's really noisy. So here I stick like random bits of paper that I'm not done using, and I think I could use in other projects. These are like little squares of paper that I have cut down and put in that box to use in other projects as well. Here I have like these little packs that I got from Temu, and it's like small little botanical pages. I need to go through this because I don't even remember what's in this thing. And then these are like pattern pages. I have some label stuff here. I have 2 boxes of like the fancy washi tape. I love these. Here, since we're looking at the stuff and making a mess anyways, we might as well look at these boxes. As far as washi tape collection boxes that I've got. I have this one here. I haven't used this one a ton at all. I have used this one a lot. I got this one off of Amazon, and it has some beautiful washi tape in it. And then this one my mother-in-law got me, and I haven't used it a ton yet. I've used the big ones a little bit, but that is another Amazon package. And then this one I want to say I got off of Amazon as well. And let's see if you can tell. Whoa. See if I can get it without the glare. It's like cows and, oh, the cows are upside down. The cows are right there. Cows and nature themed stuff. I have more washi tape. I have more washi tape there that we will get into in a moment. Okay, with all that put back together, let's move up to, let's move up to this cabinet. So I have a couple of things on this that my kids have made me. I have these interesting flowers. Sorry about my ring light here. This space is very, very dark, and I have to use several sources of light. I have this weird rock art. I don't know. I found it at a yard sale and I thought it was so cool, and everyone thinks it's so ugly. So I put it in here. Me and my bestie. Our last name starts with W. I keep like things up for current projects that are small in this basket up here. This is just a paper towel from when I was doing watercolors the other day. But this is all my like little bits for my current project that I'm doing. So I just keep it there where it is easy. And it's not running all over my desk because my desk is so small. I need places to keep things contained. We were not talking about that area. We were talking about this cabinet here. That's where I stick that small little washi. I have some little fairy light strips that I can turn on back there too. They don't give off much light though. Up here I have all of my different glues and Mod Podge. This is a Dollar Tree thing of buttons. My little turtle that I need to fix his head. Oh, well, we won't look at that. Some paper clips. Oh, everything's falling. This has like rustic looking paper clips and brads in it. And then this one is like all the little corner pieces. Down here on this shelf I have my dauber. I use the same dauber for all of my browns as long as they're not too light. That might drive some people crazy, but I don't have room to store all these daubers. So I do have some extra ones. I use this one for this green right here. That's my favorite green. So I have all my shades of brown here. Ignore my children in the background. They're playing. They're fine. And then I have colors that I like the most here. And I have two of my circle punches that I use most often with my journal making here. My corner rounders. These are a large and a small corner rounder. Just my little quick grab punches there. Coming back over here, this is a thing I got from Temu. I have way too much washi tape to use this, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll put like my favorite washi tape on this. I love all the washi tape. So I do have a few on here if my camera will focus on them. But I don't really go for this that much. I kind of forget it's here, honestly. I have this little box here because it's just good to have to, like if I have too many stickers out or something, I have somewhere to put it. And so I have my stickers organized in this because I did have them. I'll show you my other solution I had before this, and it just wasn't working. So I came up with this here. I wonder if I put my ring light a little angled, we can see better. So this one is, this is a box of like labels that it's just, the entire thing is labels, so I left it in there. But this is more labels and numbers and stuff like that in this drawer. And it is paper bits and stickers. Most of the other ones are just stickers. This is all of my travel type stickers. This here is like my fancy ladies and some fancier paper because I don't have very much of this theme. So I figured might as well put it all together. This here, I tried to put stickers of like what each one was too. So this one is birds, botanicals, and fairies. So I just got these fairy packs, so they're right on top. But I've got some dragonflies, some bees, all kinds of little bits in there for my stickers. I love stickers. This here is all of my butterflies, and then we have all of my flowers. Whole bunch of flowers. I have an extension cord here that is on a hook that I was hoping would like stay up right here, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Yeah. Oh, and you'll notice I have these mats. These are the backs of my 12 by 12s, and they're just to keep me from like losing stuff in the abyss. I need another one for here, honestly. So that's the top of my desk. I wanted to show you on top of this really fast. This is just some like different collecting things that I've gotten, but this is where I keep my paintbrushes. And also that green binder is the first bound binder that I ever made. It's really rough. I might show it to y'all one day to be like a, you know, don't be too hard on yourselves kind of thing. But that was the very first journal I ever made. And then the other one that's up there that is fall themed was the first journal I ever got in a swap. And I thought it was absolutely beautiful, so I put it up there. Underneath my desk, I have a very fancy trash can that is a Pampers box. This basket is supposed to be for that right there, like those projects are supposed to be in there. But like things I'm working on currently, and I keep an economics book down here, and that's what I use for like punching my holes through my pages. Works really well. Get you an economics book for multiple reasons. Here I have like my bigger stickers. The striped one is a ephemera that I have made myself. This one here has like these are like little pockets that you can put things in that I made a whole bunch of one day and just put in there. Some random storage bags, a whole bunch of like packaging from snacks and stuff that I can make journals out of, and some actual mailing packaging back there. These are the big bags that I use for my projects. I got them off of Amazon, and they are just 13 by 13 storage bags. I got the ones with the Ziploc on the top. I honestly prefer that type of closure because it's not as bulky. So, if you ever want me to go through and more in depth into like my sticker collections and stuff, let me know, but that would make it forever long. This is some projects that I want to work on soon. We are going on a cruise soon, so this is all of my stuff that I have gotten together, and like this is how I do my projects. And if everything is not together, I forget where it is. So I put all my stickers, all of my papers, everything in these. And then here is a collection from Stamperia that I accidentally bought 3 of, so it's like might as well pull one out and do something with it. This is a collection that I think is absolutely beautiful. That's called Our Family Tree. I want to say by Paper Story, whatever the one that not Home Depot, Hobby Lobby does. This is a whole collection of that. It's the tree. And then this is some papers I have put together for a fancy lady journal, since I have those fancy lady cards. So after my current project on my desk, I'm going to move to those, but like I said, those are supposed to be in this basket. I was just pulling stuff from here and I just haven't moved it literally another 2 feet. So I'm going to move to this section next because it is the closest to my desk. I want to have everything at arm's reach, and I need to be able to see as much of my stuff as possible. So I am going through different storage solutions that are trying to work. We're having to modify some, so this space is still changing, but it works. It works for now. So here, if I want to like try out a new die cut that I've gotten, I do it in black paper and then I put it in here, and then I need to put these in my Alice in Wonderland journal, but these are just some Valentine's Day hearts, and I literally just hook it right there. If you want to know what that also storage solution is, that is when you buy children's underwear. Keeps a little package. Works great. And I've been thinking of using this in some way. I just don't know what. And like the tape being here doesn't really work. I have my paper towels, my extra hangers, because this is still a closet. Oh my gosh. I hid these cookies from my kids yesterday and I was wondering where I put them. I hid them in here for myself. I'm so mean. So first off we have cookies, and then we have this was something in the Easter section, and it had some like Easter jewelry making stuff. I don't know. I thought it was a good kit for like $2, I think it was, so I got that. This one here is like letters and holidays. Ooh, I just knocked down that little bag. And then this one here is just like different little implements and stuff. And these storage boxes I got off of Temu. These I got at Goodwill and gave them a new life. And this is all of my other charms. I've done very little charm making and stuff, but the little bit I have done I love. And then I have buttons in that one. This one I want to say I got maybe at Michael's, I'm not sure, but it's just another organizer. Right here I have my Christmas little travel journal that I made to track all my Christmas stuff this year. And then this, I was very intimidated with the whole journal making, and I didn't know if I could do an actual journal. So I started off with this here, and with my scrapbooking paper before I even started buying stuff. Here, I'll just show y'all really fast. Before I even started buying things, I started making in this. And I didn't know where I was going with it. So I just started pulling things from magazines and just having fun, doing, you know, like family dinner nights, stuff like that in this book. Paper that I knew I would never use again. I was like, this paper, I don't even like it, but we'll make a page out of it to get it used up. Oh, I love this page with like the jars. Yeah, so, and I haven't added anything to this in a while, but so if you don't want to make your own junk journal yet and you're just getting started, find you a pretty book and do it that way. This here is just a keepsake box that my husband built me when he was trying to learn how to do tongue and groove, and he did a fantastic job. So that is just full of like birthday cards and stuff. This is a button box that is from my mom's mom. It is very special to me, and there are buttons in there that I've literally, she's had for years. This is all like my ribbon and stuff. I need to be able to see everything. So I have everything in clear bags and everything that is, you know, like the other one together. And that seems to help. I have like an extra storage thing in there. My label maker. This here was my scrap bin, but I never pull this out. I need to repurpose this because it really doesn't have function the way I'm using it. So this here, these two boxes were how I was doing my stickers in when I first started getting a large amount. So I would like group things together, stick them in a bag, and then put them in here. Like all of this is my floral, and then I have like a travel section as well, and so forth. And then, hold on. Then all the way back here to the back, I have some like specialty stickers in these little things. have like little flaps, and but they have holes where you can put them on binder rings. So that's how I had my stickers at first, and I couldn't find anything in this. So this I want to rework again because it's still not working even for the bigger stuff, because like I don't want to put all of this in a drawer, but I needed something. So this bin here is some amateur watercolors I did. I'd never done watercolor before, and I was super impressed with myself. I mean, I was sending pictures to my aunties like, oh my gosh, I am just the watercolor queen. I mean, this is some pages that I have created and not put in a journal. And then a lot of like journal cards and like receipt books and, you know, just little odds and ends, stuff like that. And then back here is like themed journal cards. It's like love and thank yous and stuff like that. And then I have some packaging that I thought was really cool, and then a bag of reusable bags. I just got this. I haven't played with the wax seals a ton, but this is a wax seal kit that I got from Temu. Every bit of the wax seal stuff is from Temu except for these two. These are from I think they're from Joann's or Michael's, one of the two. I have those, and then my candle, my little wax melts, and here I have a box of another little box of the heads that would actually fit in here, and then these you can use to make shapes with, and then nothing. So we have room to expand there. So here closest to my desk I have my thing I cannot think of. Scoreboard! It's a scoreboard! This is for scoring paper or making cards or whatever you need to do. I like this paper cutter more. I've literally had this one since I was 15 years old, and I've replaced the blade on it, I think, twice. Fantastic. Does great. This is not very accurate when you actually do cutting with it, but I love it for the scoring. This here I have my stamps that I use most often, and a few new stamps that oh, that one's not a new one. This one, ooh, this one here is a new one that my husband just got me for Christmas. If you were looking for stocking stuffers to tell your husbands, tell them to get you some stamps. Perfect stocking stuffers. I got that one and the cow one, and no, I already had that one. I got a different one too. But that is my most favorite stamps. And then my washi tapes that I like the most, and I need to change them out because I'm not really going for these anymore. So yep, I have that. And then back there I have two hole punchers. One is adjustable where you can do, you know, the holes wherever you need them to be. Then back here is my Sizzix embossing little purse thing. So cute. I love that thing. I don't really use it that much, but it's adorable. That's why we have half of our stuff, right? For the novelty. And this little carry bin here, it has all of my bigger stamps in it that I use a lot. Now they're all in there, and this glue is in the wrong spot. I have some pens and pencils because I don't want the other thing getting so full. This is my eyelet setter, a thing to smooth down projects. My stamp block. I have some small stamp blocks somewhere right there. Those teeny weeny ones. I never seem to use these right here, but this big one I do, so I like that one a lot better. This box is a very important box that you should have in every craft room. This is my do not touch me, no one knows about me snack box. Along with the cookies, I also hide Reese cups and fancy chocolate bars. It's a bag that my friend gave me. Back there is where I keep all of my string binding. Here is some of my ribbons, and this is some of my like bulkier cordage and stuff. a little bit of fabric rolls there. And then this here is my bookbinding kit that I got off of Temu, or maybe Amazon. Amazon was where I got that. All the stuff that you need to do bookbinding, and I want to say it was like less than 20 bucks. This here is nothing but napkins and tissue paper. And I want to start doing like the decoupage or whatever with these. So I've been collecting those. Here I have an empty drawer, so exciting. Down here is my daughter's beads and bracelet making stuff, and then I have some like "you did great" or "good job" stamps like that are like school themed back there. So that's more for the kids. So right here is usually these two bins, and this is all of my sister's fabric she didn't have anywhere to put, and I've got it all categorized of, you know, like types together. And then my wedding dress is pulled out. It is raining fiercely outside right now, and this corner right here is the lowest corner in our house, so I had to pull this out to make sure we weren't flooding, and so far we're good. So this area here is by far the most exciting area. This is where I keep all of my paper. I am so excited to even have enough paper to fill up 4 cubbies, but I wish I had so much more than this. And I want to like label my sections, but I have Faith, which is just this one little bag right here. I don't have a ton of it. And then I have my different vintage or like black and white looking stuff, and then it goes into vintage, and then spring into summer, fall, and then Christmas starts here. Christmas is all of that. So I could make a ton of Christmas journals. Most of this has come from my aunt. She is such a blessing in the scrapbooking field. I don't know what to even call it, but she's given me so much stuff. I've bought a lot myself too, don't get me wrong. But a lot of this paper, especially if it's like my loose paper, most of it has come from her. And though I have my florals here, and then it gets into my collection papers. I have had this. I went to one scrapbooking like show or expo or whatever you call them with her, and I got that paper forever ago, probably 6 years ago, and never used it. So this is that paper pad I bought when I was 16, and I thought I was just going to love it, and I'm sorry, I'm just not into the swans anymore. And then we have like food, travel, and postal stuff is here. And then this is everything I have collected for my Alice in Wonderland journal, which is a lot. And see that I've got to keep it all together like this. It's like I have my stamps, my stickers, all of my journal cards, everything together, because if I have stuff in every, you know, category scattered around, like I have all my Alice stickers with my other stickers, I'm gonna forget I have those stickers. So we gotta keep stuff together. That's just how my brain works. It does make it very bulky. Like, see how much Alice takes up? So once I get this journal made, I could probably make 3 journals out of what I have. That's gonna take up, or that's going to free up a lot of room in this cubby, and I already have some room, so good. This here is my vellum paper and all the different patterns. Most of this I got in the clearance area for Hobby Lobby. Then all of my smaller solids, I guess you would call them. And then this is all of my 12 by 12 solids. And then it goes into like stripes, polka dots. Now this here isn't really working because I don't ever go for this paper because I don't really need it. The only thing I do go for is like all of my foiled paper is together here. I do go for that. So I need to find a new solution for this. And then it goes into like school, baby, and birthday. I think that's birthday. Most of that, the school and birthday stuff, I've had, like I said, since I was a teenager. Okay, now let's do this bookshelf that is all the way to the back of my closet. Let me slide my dress out the way. So we'll just start down here. So when I first got started, I went to Half Price Books and I grabbed a whole bunch of National Geographics and started pulling things out of them. I got a few different other books. Those are some of my prayer books that I'm reading. A Chicken Keepers, like this isn't a book, but it's like a notebook that has like super cute paper in it. So when I was a teenager, this was the scrapbook that my aunt gave me to start in, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I want to take all the pages out of here because look how amateur. But oh, I love it though because it was 16-year-old me creating memories. You know, look at my friends as going to the Girls of Grace concert. I mean, even though I would totally poo-poo this nowadays, I'm so glad that I made this back then. You know, like me getting ready for my senior prom. Or no. What is this? 8th grade prom. The 8th grade prom. Yep, memories. I'm glad I did it. Next shelf up, I kept this box just because it was a cool box. Same with this one, cool box. So this here is a scrapbook. I have a different place for scrapbooks too. I should put that with that. Some more books that I can pull from. These are a few journals that I have like half created so far. This is from that family tree collection. And I made a little mini journal and then never finished it, so it's there. Next one up is some more books, and I have them facing this way because I want to see the color of the pages, not necessarily what the book has in it. And beware of what books you're getting because, oh, let me see if I can find it. Oh, this one. This one, it's a book that some people might not want to have the words of, if that makes sense. I got this book because look at the cover. I mean, the cover is so cool, right? But there's some dirty words in there, and I gave a journal away with pages from this book before I realized that, and no telling what I scarred that lady with, and I won't be able to get it back in there. I'll need both hands. But yep, there is some books. This is like my wedding memorabilia shelf. This is me and my husband when we were much younger. And then up here is my storage for my stickers when I was 16. I will show you that solution, I guess, as well. So I have all things boys, main, and then holidays. Let's pull down the main. So this is what I did with my stickers the first time around. I had no idea what I was doing, but we were just looking for something. So I put all of my alphas together, and I took glue and like glued the pages down in here. And like I have all of my alphas. And like I still come in here and try to use this stuff. When I'm doing a project, I'll at least try to flip through these and see if there's something I could use. But it is so much old randomness that honestly I probably need to purge a good amount of that. Okay, going around to the other side of the closet, this is my husband's clothes. And then these are some of the scrapbook journals that I have gotten over the years thinking I was going to do something with them and haven't. So I don't know if I'm going to pass them along or actually use them. Like I have a baby themed one. This one I do want to use for my wedding eventually, when we ever get to it. This is a really cool box, just like the other ones. I need a place just for boxes, I guess. Up here in these two boxes are like odds and ends that I don't mind moving out of my space because they don't particularly work for me. Like that scrapbook, I know I'll never use that scrapbook, but I got it with some punches that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, so I kept it. And it can get passed on to someone else instead of just going in the trash. Up there I have my sewing stuff, My sewing machine is not in here, but like all the pieces for my sewing machine and a few fabric things are up there. This one is some random Christmas ribbon that I found on clearance that I need to put with my Christmas stuff. This tackle box is all of my like sewing kit stuff, like my needles and things like that. This here has like fancier ribbon in it. This has lithium batteries in it because I'm weird about that and I don't want the lithium batteries anywhere where the kids can get them. Then that back there is some glass candy that I got forever ago, and a little egg that my husband made me. Coming down here, this is a new section that I have added, and I didn't have enough room to do a 4, but I had enough room to do a 3 and then put stuff on top, so I thought that was better. I probably could have done a 4, but then it would have put it to like here, and I wouldn't have been able to put much on top at all. So we went with this one. In this bin here, I have all of my Paper Studio, mainly Paper Studio. I went crazy one day and treated myself to a ton of Paper Studio, what are these called? Silk flowers, I guess? I guess they're just called silk flowers. Pretty embellishment flowers. And then there's a pack of beads that got rowdy, so I had to contain them in a jar. These are all my glass beads. I really want to do one of those like chicken wire glass bead things with that. These are all of my enamel dots by color. Here is my little baggie of tools that I use for my bracelet making. Then behind it, oh, these are some like foam pads that you can use for like stabbing and stuff. If you need to poke a hole through something. It's all of my big eyelets here, and then all of my cordage or wire and stuff for bracelet making. Like I said, I haven't done a ton of it, but I have all the stuff for it. That's a good thing about when you're first getting into everything. Like, you want to do everything, but you start buying all the stuff. Then you actually get the chance to use all the stuff. So we'll get there eventually. This is my heat gun that I have yet to use. I'm kind of afraid of it. I bought some fancy paper clips. I'll put them all together in here with this other little odds and ends. Mainly paper clips though. This one here is like all of my chunky wooden pieces that I've mainly gotten from like Dollar Tree. And then some metal pieces that I found on clearance. Some little jars. On this shelf here in this bin, I have like my collections that I wanted to keep together. My aunt gave me this recently, so I put it all together. And then also that one. Then behind that, these are mainly sticker books from, or sticker little pages from Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, but $1.25 is almost getting too much, and they're about to raise the prices again. We won't talk about that though. These are all of my smaller stamps that I might actually use. I have stamps in 3 different places, and that's not working for me either. So, but I had this cute little box and I wanted to put something in it, so I decided to put some stamps. This here is all of my sticker books. They're not categorized in any way. They're just in here pretty much by size where they will look pretty. And then here in this bin, I have all of my smaller paper pads, all of my pads like this from Temu, all of my pretty paper from Temu. I have some Tim Holtz journaling cards in here. I have some 6x8s all the way to the back in here. And then this bin, I can't pull it out, it's really tight in here, is like lined paper, little lined paper notepads. These are coasters that had like pretty pictures on them. And then the rest is envelopes and cards. And I love these. These I got off of Temu. I love these little bag notebook, or envelopes. I can't think of any words today. Envelopes. And you can decorate them. Really cool. So down here is our final section with the tape we dropped earlier, and this little guy that my son made me, little sock dude, he needs to go back up on the shelf. But this here is like paper that wouldn't fit in the organizer that's behind me, and this is like my more mismatched stuff. So this is some burlap 12 by 12 mulberry paper, some rice paper. This is like distressed paper. This is off of Amazon and it's like creamy. I love it. My regular white paper, some stationery, and then I have like my coffee dyed paper in one of these bags. Envelopes when I want to do projects with those. This is just a notebook that I didn't want to throw away. And some frames I'm hoping to repurpose one day. These are all of my stencils. I want a new place for these, but they're working for now. My doilies and some brown paper bags. This is a long roll of the script paper that you can do like the Chinese writing on. I'm not sure what it's called. It's not calligraphy, but whatever the Chinese writing is, that's what that paper was for, and I just thought it was really pretty. Here over to this side, this bin just has some random fabric in it that I just keep shoving in there. There's a whole sheet in there of it's just fabric I don't want to get rid of because I want to do stuff with it. And then this bin up here is all of my paints and markers, a tie-dye kit. This is all markers. These pens, my watercolor kits, and this is like something you can set up and wash your paints out in, stuff like that. This is a really cheapo watercolor thing that I got that I just wanted something else that's in this. I wanted that instead of, you know, the cheapo paints that came with it. Before we go to the last section, I thought I would show you what is in these drawers. There's not much in this one, but a few labels, and then my rolls of stickers that I've gotten from Temu are here. Some washi tape on cards that I got from my aunt. Some funny stickers from Amazon that I definitely will not be putting in journals, but they're just cute and funny. And here on the other side, I have some binder rings, if I ever decide to put binder rings on those sticker things over there. Very important tool. This is for smoothing down glue or whatever you need it to. I keep all of my little bits of string in here. This is for when I'm doing my book binding. I use these really big paper clips. All of my little Temu sticker books. This one is fairies. I have several different ones of those. Temu, I wish it was not around because I wouldn't have all this stuff. And here I just have extra cutters and little things like that. And then extra little plastic baggies where I can put things together. So on this shelf here, yes, we have a bag of bullets right here. Don't look at that. I live in Texas. Don't mess with us. But we have this section here. Now, this is, like I said, it's all work in progress. I've changed things up a couple of times in here, but this is what's working for the time being. I have this trunk that has my extra blankets and stuff on it, so I put my pads for my Big Shot on top of that. And when I use my Big Shot, I just pull it out and I can use this surface here. I sit in my extra chair and use my Big Shot. So over here, I have some stuff from a recent trip that we went on, just put together where I don't lose it. Some paper that was really cool from holiday, my gel pens, any of my extra tools that I don't have a space for over on my desk. This bin I come and throw like Christmas cards and stuff in that I want to reuse. Back there I have a chicken farming Barbie that my mother-in-law got me, and she told me I'm not allowed to open it and play with it. Boo. And then here in this drawer is hard to pull out without two hands. But in here I have all of my die cuts and my extra stamps and my embossing folders because my die cut machine is right here. So I wanted them close, but this drawer is so heavy because of the magnetic sheets the dies are on, it doesn't pull in and out very easily. Here I have extra stamps. I did have them all stacked pretty, but my kids will not leave them alone, so that's what they have become. So that's just stamps that I don't use that often. And then these really big chunky stamps that are all like Mother Goose themed. And I love those. I've used them a couple of times. I've never used this layering stamp, as you can tell. And then I have my Big Shot from my lovely aunt. I got this big paper cutter for Christmas, and it is great for cutting multiple sheets of paper at one time. My orchid, this right here, my orchid is dropping its flowers, so I've been keeping my orchid blooms and some cool leaves. So that's what's in there. Now here in these bins, I love this because they all snap together, but they all have like separate compartments, and I love that. And you don't have to open the whole thing to get out, you know, just your one section. But I have a floral section for washi tapes, I have words and things, and then patterns, and they're pretty full. The only one that isn't all the way full is the patterns one, and it's getting there. So I have so much washi tape. A lot of this my aunt bought me, but a lot of this I bought myself because I just like it. So this is another storage container just like the last one. I don't know where these are from because my mother-in-law let me repurpose these, but if I can find anything similar, maybe I can link it for you. But this is my big chunky stamps that I don't have room for over on my desk. So I have travel, floral, and nature, and then other, and it's like, oh no, I think this is my holiday. Yes, this is all of my holiday stamps kept there. Okay, moving on to the last stack. This box here is just flowers that my husband has given me in the past, and they are in paper towels. And this here is all of my big punches. I have all of my shapes and stuff here. And then I made a fantastic score on Facebook Marketplace and got a ton of whatever you would consider these, like the decorative edge ones. Yeah, I got this. This one here. I think that's it. I think I got all of those for 30 bucks. Fantastic deal. And the last space here is all of these bins here. I'm not going to pull these out because these are not crafting related. These are all seeds. My other passion is gardening, so that is seeds for my gardening, a grow light, my asparagus starts that I'm about to put out. So yeah, that's what all of that is there. There you have it. There is my little crafty closet hole. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how you can make a small space work. If you have a little bitty corner, even a little bitty niche, you can make it into your happy space. So I hope that you enjoyed walking around my space with me today, and I would love to see y'all again on another video very soon. Bye.